Thanks for listening to the AZ
Podcast, probably presented by Little Caesars. 15% off any online orders. Save 15 code LCFREECC. Free crazy combo with a pizza purchase. With Jason Shearer and merely Michael. Hello, Jason Shearer.
Hello, Michael. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, we were coming to you live from Casino del Sol. All right,
Let's see here.
Echo.
Cody,
Can you knock the echo off, please? Thanks.
Hold on. Why was the
It's doing what Shear was happening to Shear before he fixed his mic. So I don't know if you're on the wrong audio input.
Hold on.
Is this better?
Mic talk.
Hey, yeah. All right, everybody. Cody told me that I was all right, but evidently I'm not.
We were fine until Shear left and then came back.
Absolutely. Well, all right. Well, all right. Mike's Cody. This is what we did.
You sounded good before.
Yeah, you were fine until Shear left and then came back.
Okay.
All right.
Crap. Hold on.
AZ12 podcast presented by Little Caesars.
Right.
We are testing everything out at the casino because we're going to do a watch party for the Big 12 tournament next week. But with Little Caesars, 15% off any online order. LC free CC as well for free crazy combo with any pizza purchase.
All right, yeah, I'm here now as well. We got a lot to get through this show, and I am echoing when I talk. I can hear it though, but it's okay. All right, so let's get to it here. Arizona basketball and Brayden Burries, my friend.
We put that on there. Brayden Burries. I believe at this stage in the game, you could start making the case that I think you could start making the case that he's the best player, the best freshman shooting guard in college basketball.
Yeah, for sure. I think that. You want me to move away? I want to move away.
Everybody, we tested this,
so it's all good. Yeah.
Watch this.
Can you hit the echo, please? Thanks. All right, let's see here. But yeah, all right. So.
Okay, so right now, first thing we got going here is Arizona basketball. Now, what I would say
Those first is that all right. I think we should be better now. Are we better now? Hey, are we better now? Is everybody? Nobody's complaining anymore. Are we better now?
You sound better to me.
Okay, cool. All right, let's talk then. All right. So first thing we got on the agenda here, Brayden Burries. All right, much better. Thanks, guys. All right. Yeah, work it, Jessica. We got it. Yeah. Okay. So, all right, now let's talk Brayden Burries. This is the best player. This is the best shooting guard, freshman shooting guard in college basketball. I've been looking at it a lot, and this team is really, really good, and he is awesome. I don't know how else to put it. My mom even said the other day, she's like, we generally don't get players that come. We generally don't get players that have come through here like this and look like this as a freshman. She's absolutely right.
Yeah, I mean, it's she's always right, but it's what it comes down to is like you had me look at freshman shooting guards the other day, and I couldn't find him. I mean, there's very few. He is the best freshman shooting guard that I could find in the country. Overall, like what he's done, and the thing is that I said before, it looks just so easy. It's very rare where you could say about a player, hey, this guy's going to drop 15, and then whatever else he drops after that, so be it. But when you go into a game, you say, okay, Brayden Burries is dropping 15 points, and there's so much value in that.
And the thing about him, too, that's amazing is that he can get downhill. Is when he is in Muehlbach made this point a couple times during the games, is that when he gets downhill and when he starts attacking the basket, he finishes. And for a guy that is not a next-level type athlete, I mean, you rarely see that. He has an uncanny ability to be able to make that work.
Yeah, in transition too, like his ability to finish in transition and on the break is elite. I mean, there's been multiple plays where he has two guys trailing him and he's just calm or he gets fouled, and that's the thing. Like his demeanor is just crazy for a freshman. And there's a reason why I read a mock draft this morning and I had him up to number 10 is because I think scouts are finally starting to realize this dude is really good.
Yeah, and the thing about him, too, and you just put it, Mr. Cello, Nifty Cello says, Burries is so smooth, Santana style. Wow, I like that one. Got Carlos Santana in the house. Okay, but he, I worried before. I was like, okay, how is this guy going to really translate? I look at him now, though, and you're like, okay, he's going to be really, really good. And I think he's going to be a good NBA player as well. I think he's going to be, again, I don't know at what kind of level he's going to be, but I will say that I think he's going to probably be a long-term starter in the NBA.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's going to be an NBA All-Star or dominant player or anything like that, but I know that he's going to be in the league for quite a while. He works too hard. He's too good of a scorer. It's too natural for him not to be. Good kid, too. And I know that, maybe that doesn't necessarily matter once you get to the NBA, but he's if you ever talk to him, he's really grounded. Like, he's not arrogant or anything like that. He's just a normal dude.
Is he the best player on the team?
I think so. I've thought so for a while. I mean, I don't know who else would be. Like, I love Jaden. I think you can make a case Jaden's the most valuable. But if we're talking just pure best player, it's him. And I'm not sure it's all that close, to be honest with you.
You know what's interesting? What really kind of sold me on Brayden being the best player, and I think how do I put this? The Baylor game, though, when he got the ball at the top of the key from 3-point range, and it was basically just like, and Tommy just basically said go, and he made that pull up three, and and the game was gone from there. Sure, that was impressive stuff. I mean, that was something where that was a senior moment from a freshman shooting guard.
Well, that's the thing too. Like, he wants the ball. Like, someone asked this question, I'd be curious. You need one shot to win the game. Are you Jaden Bradley or Brayden Burries?
I'm gonna go JB on that. I think when you're a senior and that you've made the kind of shots that you have, and I think Tommy would as well. But I'm gonna say this though with Burries is with the way Burries is playing right now, I think it's pretty hard to make that case that you're gonna be mad if Burries is the one taking that shot here.
Well, it's a discussion, right? Like, the fact that it's a discussion says a lot, because early in the season it would have been Jaden Bradley and I don't even know who's second, right? But now it's a scenario where if Brayden Burries has the ball for the last possession, I'm perfectly cool with it.
Yeah, for sure. And all right. So let's talk about it now. Aaron Sepulveda, who takes many, many shots at me in the comments. Very mean, but we still love Aaron Sepulveda. I've always loved that name. I lived next to a guy whose name was Sepulveda, and he was actually the biggest jerk that I knew, but he was always really cool. So everybody wanted to be like him. Steven Sepulveda. So
in LA, there's a Sepulveda Boulevard.
Yeah, doesn't that go into the very tough areas though?
Yeah, it's long. It's like all of LA.
All right. There you go. Well, yeah, you will find it. All right. So let's talk about Koa Pete. Then everyone wants to talk about Koa Pete. No, but he will not be transferred under any circumstances. I believe in our future coach at Easy Full Prep. Tyler Warden said this. Sheer and I talked about it on our romantic ride up to the Sheer and I. Good now? Am I good now? All right, here we go. All right, sorry. Sheer and I, can you guys all hear me now? All right.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Sheer, all right. Sheer and I were talking about this on the way up to the casino, the great Casino del Sol. By the way, everybody, you need to come here. We're going to be here Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And all the guys in the comments, listen, we got 87 people here last time. We really want to pack this. We want to get over 100. I know Thursdays during work. I get all that, but try to make it up here if you can. It's a lot of fun, and we're going to be hanging out here doing a pregame show, a postgame show, all of that. So we would love to see you up here. Koa Pete, that was brought up, and I think the point that you got to make about Koa Pete is pretty straightforward, is that he's a first-round pick. I'll say that, but he's probably at this stage, he's probably a late first round pick. I love what he can do. I think he can gain a lot by coming back next year. It's not nearly as deep a class. He's also able to show things that he can do that he hasn't been able to do in the past. I think it behooves him to come back, Sheer.
I'm usually not this guy. Like, I totally got Carter leaving to the draft last year. I get when guys leave early and all that stuff. If I'm Koa, I'm coming back because I just think that he can improve his game. But not only that, the team will revolve around him next year. This is a ridiculous draft. It is just ridiculous. It won't be as strong, I assume. It won't be as strong the following year. Come back, be a guaranteed lottery pick. Because I got to say right now, looking at the draft, I don't think he's a lottery pick.
Well, I mean, I
think he's a lottery pick in 2 years.
I mean, let's talk about it with, look at this. I like Darius Acuff. You don't like Darius Acuff. I mean, we've gone over this a bunch, but Darius Acuff is the projected 9th pick in the draft by Goodman. So if Goodman has him as the 9th pick in the draft, and this is a guy that your guy, Sean Miller, just said is what did he say? A generational talent?
I think he said he might be the best point guard talent he's seen in 35 years.
Yeah, I mean, if that guy's going 9, that just goes to show you how deep this draft is. But to ask you, Mr. Patrick Stark, our favorite Division I pitcher, can he shoot the 3 if he comes back? I'll allow it. I don't love it, but I'll allow it. But I run a very tight ship, as you guys know. I will not allow that very line drive shot. I'm not going to let that one happen. Not on my watch. Not doing it, Sheer. Not doing it.
Well, CBS came out with their mock draft today, and they have Koa at 18, which I think is fair.
Yeah.
I just don't, when you start to look at other guys, like, do you like Koa or do you like Thomas Howe? Or right? Like they're close, like they are. Right. And so if I'm Koa and if Koa comes back next year to college, you're talking what, 15-8 on a nightly basis, easily?
Easy. And what I think he can also do as well is he is a better, and I was telling Kobe L this, he is a better playmaker than people understand. That is something that I think that he hasn't been able to show, that he's going to be able to show if he comes back. It's not the Aaron Gordon thing where it's like Koa can handle the ball, Koa can initiate, Koa can do a lot of different things. So if he comes back there, I think he can gain stuff. And like you said, I think he can be a lottery pick. I really do. And if you're looking at maybe being like 18 or 20, and now I'm telling you that you could be 6 or 7, there's a lot to gain from that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big difference. Financially, it's a difference and all that. Again, I don't expect him to come back. I don't. I just think that in this day and age, it's a lot to convince a kid to come back. The main way to do it is you pay him $5 million, and I'm not sure Arizona is willing to do that for anyone. But I just think it is actually beneficial for him to come back this time.
Yeah, and so we'll see. I'd be pretty surprised if he's going to come back 6'7". I don't know what that whatever that is. No, we're not at the same table, Dennis Walsh. Watch your mouth. Sheer was getting a little too handsy, so I told him he had to move. Okay, so I mean, I don't really blame him. Okay, but now let's get to this team. We're going to talk a lot though about this what we're looking for from Arizona and Colorado. But first, let's get some reads in here. We'll do GVDR last because I don't want to worry. I don't want to take the chance that I'm going to blow out the microphone. Okay. Now, Casino del Sol, like I said, everybody, you got to come up here. Come here and check us out. AJW, all of you. Dennis Walsh, fly the jet. Bring the lovely lady in here as well. She could come sit next to me. And Michelle Gardner's not here. Check it out. Eat, drink, bet with Mike and Jason. March 12th through the 14th. AZ 12 watch party. It's going to be a blast. The Gladiator, we expect to see you up here as well. Casino del Sol. Boom. Boom. All right.
Your mic just went again, Michael.
All right. Did you kick Tony Cimino out of the homeowners association yet?
I tried. That's number one. Now that I'm the HOA president, that's been the number one thing on my list.
And he's been an issue for this entire time, correct?
Yeah, it's disgusting. He's a disgusting human being.
Underwater again. Right. Yeah, hold on. Let me see. All right. Well, all right.
When you get too excited.
All right. Yeah. Either way, Comfort X HVAC. Check it out. Back to back, baby. And the thing about maybe I think I might have the answer to this. Watch this. Mic and technology is very good. Is that better? I think it is.
For now, yeah.
All right. Yeah, there we go. All right. I just fixed that myself. I'm very, very good. Okay. Either way, check it out. Comfort X HVAC. They can save you money. What? You're impressed, weren't you?
I am looking at you from across the room. Just
yeah.
Gazing.
I was gonna say hide that tent. Okay. Now what do we got?
My God. I'm glad there's a table over my lap.
All right, Foster Plumbing, my friends. Now, everybody in there. Now, Brad the Bully Hudson, how is that front pipe working? Everybody needs to know. Check it out. Residential and commercial, licensed, bonded, and insured, sewer line coating, point repairs, water heaters, drain cleaning. Oh, I'm too loud now. Okay, there we go. Hey, I just moved it down a little bit. There you go. Sewer inspections, gas, water, sewer repairs, all of that. Check it out. Foster Plumbing Incorporated. All right, now. Sheer, let's talk about Arizona, Colorado. I had a number of people. I had a number of people ask me this. Do you, if you're Arizona, what is your minute? How do you do this against Colorado? Yeah, I agree. All right, go ahead and tell. Yeah, Cody, you can take that off the screen. Thanks.
Normal game. Treat it like a normal game. I think you have to set the tone this time of year. And being like, oh, hey, play 5 minutes, and everyone's like, oh, let's rest our starters and play. And then before March, that means your starters are playing 10 minutes a game. It just no. You win the game, you get momentum, you work out. If you want to play Aristo 20 minutes instead of 12, that's cool. But you're playing to win the game.
All right, and I think the thing with Colorado is this. I agree with you. I've come around on this. What I'm going to do is this. Go ahead and just beat the snot out of them. Take all of their turn them into buffalo wings. And then after that, you can get an entire second half where you get Dwayne in there. My ADO gets a lot of minutes. CD, Evan. I would like to get some of these guys some minutes just because I think at some point you're going to need them. But I really want to fast track Dwayne. I want to redline Dwayne. That sounds terrible. I want to redline Dwayne, though, and be able to get him more because there's going to come a time when Arizona is going to need Dwayne just like they need ADO. Do you promote redlining Dwayne, Sheer?
Dwayne's the one I'm playing more minutes. I don't care. This sounds bad. I don't care about CD or Evan. They're not playing in the NCAA tournament. They're not playing next week. They're just not doing it. Their season, theoretically, is over in a way. And it's not an insult to them. It's just this is when you narrowed on your rotation. Dwayne is not. Dwayne's got a long way to go. You might need him in a tournament game. Dwayne, I'm playing 20 minutes easily on Saturday and moving forward.
Right. You know what's weird is Kobe L. Thiel kept telling us that he never saw Dwayne being good enough, and he wondered if he could even dunk. And then he had that putback against Kansas, and that was just another huge L for Kobe L.
Kobe puts the L in L. Thiel. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. ATL Kobe.
You like L or Z?
LL.
Kobe
yeah.
Z.
I like Kobe Z Thiel because he's Gen Z. I think that's what we're going to go with. Yeah, Kobe Z Thiel. All right. Yeah. Kobe Z Thiel. Yeah, redline that zest. Okay. Now, I need everybody to watch somebody though. I want somebody to watch this though because I think it's a fascinating object. Isaiah Johnson. He is going to be Well, I don't know. I would like him to be Arizona's point guard next year. He is the point guard for Colorado. I think it's going to be a very fun matchup. Sheer, remember when I asked Sheer yesterday, I said, hey, Sheer. And then he said, hey, Mike. And then I said, hey, Sheer, any of these 3 point guards, Jackson Shellstad, Isaiah Johnson, or Zoom Diallo? And he just responded back, yes.
Yeah.
I'm fine with any of them, right?
Yeah, easily. And again, we don't know what direction they're going to go to. But if those are my 3 choices, they're different. Isaiah Johnson is he's younger, which is good. Score, Shellstad is a scorer, but a little, maybe not as good defensively. A little bit. Zoom has really surprised me this season. He's looked good on a really bad team. But I'm perfectly cool with any of them. Cool. Give me all of them, actually.
By the way, look at these Casino del Sol waters. These things are amazing. Look at these. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. All right, I just wanted to raise that glass. I thought that was great. Okay, now the thing that I watched though, Colorado stinks. I don't know how else to put it. This is a game that Arizona should win by 25 points. I mean, I know. Visit Rage. Sorry, Rage, if you're in the comments, but I'm not going there. This is a game that Arizona should win easily, in my opinion.
Mike, your mic just went again. No, it's
all right. Okay, sorry. Oh, sorry. Is it loud now? All right. How's that? Is this better now?
Skills.
Yeah, it's amazing now. All right. Is it good now?
It's good now. It's weird.
Okay.
It's got to be an echo thing.
All right. We're like I said, we're going to get this. That's why we're doing a test run. But either way, talk, Sheer.
Yeah, Colorado, someone just mentioned the comments. On KenPom, they have the 7th biggest home court advantage in the nation. And one of the reasons is they're not good on the road at all. They're better at home. They're not a good team. I always go real simple when I'm picking teams that Arizona could lose to in an upset. Can the team defend? And Colorado can't defend. So I would be really surprised if in any way this game is close.
Yeah, I don't see it, and that's where you get guys in the second half. Then also, I want Jaden Bradley to stay. I need him to stay aggressive, Sheer. That's where I'm at with Jaden Bradley. I need Jaden Bradley to stay aggressive, and if he's not aggressive, I think that brings a lot of tough stuff for Arizona because I think he needs to do that.
Yeah. And Jaden needs to be aggressive. And this is a matchup where I don't know if Rancic is playing. He didn't play the other night. They look good against Utah the other night, even though Utah sucks. But they got a couple good players. At home, senior night, Arizona's not really playing for anything. Colorado isn't really playing for anything, but it's their senior night. But still, I mean, I just, I want to see everybody healthy. I want to see everybody aggressive, get Aristotle some minutes, win the game, and let's move on.
Yeah. So that's what it is. Now, Mount Crevis. We need to talk about our Mount Crevis here. He is getting a lot of love for being a first-round pick now. I will say that I never really saw that. I don't, but I think Sam Vecini has him as a first-round pick. He was a first-round pick in some other mocks as well. Is this Mike Crevis? Is he going to be giving Dennis Walsh the glove throughout his entire MNBA career?
It's possible. He's starting to move in the right direction. Vecini came out with his draft. He had Crevis at 28. I think your boy Goodman had him at 29. It's a thing, dude. It's a thing. Vecini also had Brayden at 10 and Co at 11, FYI. But Mo's a thing. I think people realize that the guy's the best big man defender in the nation. That's valuable.
Right. Yeah. Well, listen, Andy Bryant says, I want Jaden Bradley to stay too. Oh, yeah. I was going to say, well, that's why we get Dennis Walsh on the case. We need a lawyer right there to be able to make that one be able to happen. I don't know. So, like I said, if that happens, but I am firmly under the belief, we're going to talk about this more tomorrow, that he should win the Defensive Player of the Year. There is another stat too, that when you have the kind of numbers and the kind of splits that he does, no Ben one, that it's hard to keep somebody like that out. And, with Badinga's, he can do a little bit more. He can run faster, but is Badinga more impactful on the defensive end than Crevis? And I'd say no.
The stat that got me was the other day, someone said Crevis has allowed only 9 made field goals at the rim the entire year.
Wow.
I mean, we're done here then.
Yeah.
That's a ridiculous number.
And he's doing that, he's doing that too with getting a bunch of crap foul calls on him, where he just stands there and people run into him, and then they act like like they threw like a bike helmet at him or something, or a rock. Oh, bike helmet. Who throws a bike helmet at anybody? But yeah, I don't know. I think that's something that he deserves. I say he deserves it.
I thought Iowa State was the most glaring that it's been, in a good way. I should say glaring, but Iowa State was scared. They were scared of him. Yeah. They didn't want anything to do with the paint. They just wanted to shoot long threes that failed miserably because they were scared to go anywhere near the guy.
Yeah, that's the story of my life, failing miserably because I'm scared to go in front of anybody. Yes, they want to avoid Arizona. Oh, we got a $5 super snap from Steve Hernandez. Do we want to avoid Florida or Michigan deep into the tournament? Yes, both of them. Want to play them?
I'm not scared of Florida.
I'm not scared of them. I'm just saying you want to hold off playing them. That's all. I think Arizona would beat either one of those teams.
I mean, you're not facing either of those into the Elite Eight at the absolute worst.
Yeah, and if you're playing Michigan, you're playing them in the Final Four of the championship game. So that's a good thing if you end up playing.
And I still think I will say this. I think if Florida, we're all talking about UConn as the one. I think if Florida runs the table, including the SEC tournament, I think they get the one.
Whoa, wait a second here. You don't get to just take. You've been talking bad about me the entire time with that one, Sheer. Now,
no, you said St. John's was going to get the one.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
St. John's is getting the one.
I did not say that. As a matter, I did not say that. What I did say was that Florida, if they win out, it can get the one. And you said that I was wrong. Sheer apologizes to me right now. It was a scurrilous rumor that you pushed out there.
I do nothing but apologize to you. I'm looking at the odds to win the title. Michigan's no longer first.
Is it Duke?
Duke is plus 320. Michigan's plus 330. Arizona's plus 475. Do you want to guess who fourth is?
All right, say it again. This is good.
Duke is 320. Michigan's 330. Arizona's 475. The fourth team is plus 800. Who is it?
UConn.
No.
Really?
UConn is actually sixth.
Florida? Yeah. All right. Florida's good, man. We said it at the time. I have no problem with that. Florida was really, really good.
Fifth? You know who's fifth?
Houston. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Big 12 love, baby. Yeah. So how many other Big 10 or Big 12 teams we got in the top 10?
So there's a winning conference, a bet where you could pick on the conference to win the national title. And the Big 12 is plus 175. And then the next is your school, your conference, the Big Ten at plus 190.
Oh, I wish you could have things where you could just bet against something to happen. Like that 190, I would literally love to put that and say, you know what? I'll give you a 3-1 odds. That doesn't happen. And I would wager that in the Casino del Sol sportsbook.
So Big 12, Arizona's plus 475. They're third. Houston is plus 1,000. They're fifth. Iowa State is eighth at 22. Kansas is ninth at 35.
Yeah, interesting. And you said St. John's was 6? You said St. John's was 6, right?
St. John's is plus 7,000. Even
get him right now. Get him right now while the going is hot.
Look, I'll tell you this here at the Casino del Sol Sportsbook. Nebraska's plus.
Where are we at again? Where are we at again?
What?
The Casino del Sol Sportsbook. Yeah, no, that was good advertising right there. I like it. Yeah,
I said something wrong. Plus 8,000 on your. You texted me about Nebraska and you said, "quote I don't think they're going to win the tournament game this year."
Yeah, no, I don't. At this stage in the game, I don't believe. I would just believe they have too many issues, which we have talked about ad nauseum. I don't. I think they could easily be. Yeah. I think they could be easily one and done. Like if they're a 3 seed, depending on if they play the 14 seed, like if they play like UMBKC or whatever that place is, and I'd probably go with them. Well, I would hope I'd be wrong.
DraftKings does have teams versus the field, but not conferences.
Oh,
so like Arizona's plus 475 and the field is minus 750.
So if I take the field, then okay, what is Michigan?
Michigan is plus 330. The field is minus 475.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I would definitely take the field. I would take the field in a heartbeat, and I would not think twice about it. Okay. That's fascinating, Sheer. The only thing, you know what I don't get though? I keep getting people that said I don't want the 1 seed out west. It's bad luck. I got to go on a rant here for a second. All right,
baby.
All right. Well, listen, I'm very rarely right about anything in life. I do feel that I'm right about this, and if I'm right about something, then I plan on just basically beating it into people's minds because I'm right.
You're very modest. Usually,
yeah. So all this superstition stuff is stupid. It is dumb. It is silly. All right. You do not. I don't care if Arizona hasn't won in Anaheim since, the Ford administration or whatever people want to tell me. That does not mean anything to me. What matters to me is, and it's kind of like on your message boards where people get mad. They're like, oh, don't jinx me. No, me commenting on a game during the game does not have anything to do with anything. And that is proven to be the case against Kansas and in the last game. This is true, Sheer. Wipe that smirk off your face.
You have special powers. I don't think we can deny that, Mike.
Yeah, but again, that doesn't behoove my argument for here. So, but again, you want to be on the West. You want to be on the, I almost said you want to be on the West side. Yeah, we're bringing it back to Death Row Records in the 90s. West side. But you want to be on the West Coast. You want to be there. You want to be able to play there as long as possible. And that's so again.
I don't care about, that superstition stuff in the postseason. That doesn't mean anything to me.
Right. I don't want to go off to Paducah, Kentucky, or like, I don't know. It's another random. Yeah, but whatever. Paducah, Kentucky. I don't want to go to any of those places. I want to go to Anaheim. Plus, it's a lot easier for me. Yes. Okay. All right. So you agree with this, Sheer? We want to be on the West. We want to be on the out.
Yeah, I want to go to San Diego, which we are. Done deal. Someone asked me. It's not Portland. It is San Diego. It is done deal. And then we're going to go to beautiful San Jose. And then I want to go to Indianapolis.
That's all there really is. Paducah. I have a horse named Paducah. Man.
Tyler Warden owns horses?
Yeah, I was going to say, of course, Tyler Warden owns horses. Yes, exactly. Of course he does.
That's the least surprising thing I've heard all day.
You could have horses in Scottsdale?
He probably has multiple ranches.
Yeah. You know what I'll get? I'm going to give Too Busy Winning a little bit of grief. I like Too Busy Winning. He's always in here. He's a good guy. But I'm going to say... Busy. But yeah, he's too busy winning. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Winning. But I'm going to say this, though. I don't understand the negativity, though. Why in the world would you say so many appearances and not much success? I mean, it's a new season. It's a new season. We want to turn that frown upside down. We want you to be happy.
That's another thing, too. Like your previous matchups, that's one of the things that bother me. Like Arizona's lost X. I don't care. It's a different team, a different year, a different opponent. Those stats are just like for discussion points, and they're fun or not fun or whatever. I don't care. It means nothing for this season.
Sure. That was one of the best things you've ever seen. That was called a mic drop moment where you just literally just say, you know what? I am done with all of this stuff. I am walking out of here right now with the mic. Okay, Mike or Sheer. How about the freshman point guard from the
Mike
Big
doesn't
East?
know who. Yeah, Mike doesn't know who either of those guys are.
Acadian Lewis, or Nigel James. I'm going Nigel James Jr. I've always thought that Nigel James Jr. was a guy that could really flourish in Tommy Lloyd offense. I'm going Nigel James Jr.
Caden Lewis is from DC, so I don't know why he would.
Here you are looking him up.
No, he's good. He was a 5-star freshman. Nigel James has surprised me. I didn't think he's good, but he's also from New York.
I was on him though from the beginning. I thought he was going to be an instant contributor, and he's been just that. So it is, is what it is.
My favorite time of the year because you get to know the players that you've never heard of, and like conference tournaments are really getting going today. So you can watch bad basketball because Arizona might play these bad teams. Like everyone, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to give everyone a little hint right now. The OVC quarterfinals, Ohio Valley Conference quarterfinals are today, right? In that tournament, there's a very good chance Arizona faces the winner of that tournament as a 16th.
Why is it called the Ohio Valley Con? Is everybody in Ohio in that conference?
I don't know. No, because I don't.
Doesn't seem right.
No, it doesn't seem right. But I'm just letting everyone know, like at 5:00 today, UT Martin plays. I'm going to watch them because there's a good chance Arizona would play like UT Martin.
Interesting. All right. Yeah. I got too busy winning from Shooter McGavin. Oh, that's a good one. Red jacket, green jacket. Yeah, that's very okay. Ohio River Valley. Okay, fair enough.
I'll start tweeting about teams that Arizona could play when they're on. This is my favorite time. Bad teams. Watch bad teams.
Yeah, which bad teams can we watch? Okay, now let's get a couple reads in here. Back the reads, and then we were going to get back to it. We got a lot going on. We're going to get our sheet. Yeah, all right, now hold on a second. All right, Eris Dental, land the man. First of all, we had a real time today. I think it was from Chango, who was at Eris Dental and took a picture of it. Now, I can guarantee you one thing, though, Sheer. If he went into Eris Dental, he did not see this woman right here, Rebecca Allen, because she doesn't exist. This is an AI image.
I asked if you could bet on whether or not she's real, and the bet has been taken off because she's not real. It's an AI image.
Can you get let me ask you this. Can you get the field on betting against this being a real person?
Yeah, that's a good, why not?
Yeah. All right. All right, but get the championship package. It is only $19.97. Again, I've already had the championship package. You get a full dental implant and a crown. I mean, I'm at the point in life sometimes where I'm like, man, everything on my body's falling apart. I'm just going to take these teeth out and get new ones in there just so I can go to Eris Dental. $19.97. Daily urgent care Monday through Friday, and they only offer necessary treatment. Again, you're not going to wake up and, like your tongue's been removed or anything like that, and they're going to tell you that, hey, we got to bill you more. They're not going to do any of that. They're only going to do necessary treatment. Check it out, Eris Dental. All right. RJ's Frozen Cactus, Red Hot Sports, and ice cold beer. They got a huge parking lot. You can literally park a jet in. That is how big it is. We have the Aviation Commission coming out or asking us about this parking lot now, if they can turn it into like something that like augments Tucson International Airport. That's how big this thing is. All right. 100 craft beers, $2 deals, pizza, wings, tacos, burgers, and more. Go in there, watch some games, and have a good time. Midtown area. Check it out. You will like it. RJ's Frozen Cactus. Boop. All right. Sheer, Baggins. When was the last time you went to Baggins?
With you. I got to go more. I got to go more often.
All right. You know who has not been to Baggins this week that we have not gotten any real times from? Kai.
Yeah. Not happy with that guy.
Yeah. Either way, use code AZ12 for 15% off. I'm serious. I would go in there and just buy like a tonnage of that cookie dough. Eating cookie dough is amazing. I would just eat the cookie.
Is Kai real? Have you met Kai?
No, but yeah, I've heard of him though. Yeah.
It could be an AI situation.
Because every time Dennis Walsh posts a picture of him, he always posts a picture of like a bird face.
Yeah.
Unless Kai is an animal. Have we considered that maybe Kai's an animal? Yeah. He's like some people have
I'm not accusing him, but I'm not accusing him either.
Some people have a stay-at-home mom. He has a stay-at-home parrot. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Either way, check it out. 13 Arizona locations. Again, use code AZ12 for 15% off. Locally owned and operated, all food made in-house daily. Okay. Now, Sheer, I want to ask you something here. All right. You ready?
Always.
I don't think you're ready. All right.
I don't think you're ready for
Yeah.
this.
What does this mean? Let's look back on this Big 12 season just for a second here. Arizona won the Big 12 in the second year, and there were a lot of people that were kind of like, all right, well, you're going into a real conference now. You're not playing against Pima Community College and Amphi High School, and no offense to those schools. And now, although I do think Pima could beat some of the teams that Arizona's played. But I'll say this though. The fact that Arizona is going to win this conference and maybe by 2 games in a year where you had a lot of really good teams. Houston's a top 5 to 8 team. Iowa State's a top 10 team. Kansas is a top 15 team. This is not, you're not picking on your little sisters of the poor. This isn't like it's none of that stuff, Sheer. What say you? I think this season, I believe it's the best regular season in school history. And I'm going to keep saying it.
I don't. What would the other argument be? What other year would be the?
Probably 89 or I don't know, probably 89, but that'd be, they finished. No, because here's the thing though, people don't get in the late 80s, the Pac-12 was absolutely terrible outside of like 2 teams. That's why Dennis Walsh.
Right. I'm wondering, like the Pac-12 had good years, but there were also years where it was just awful.
Yeah. I think it's impossible to make the case that this isn't the best regular season in school history. Now, what would be the line in a game with this team versus the 13-14 team? Without Brandon Ashley, I think this team's -3. How about that?
I mean, I can tell you, I know you're not going to like this, but
Ken Palm, here we go.
So Arizona's rating would be was 37, right? What year am I looking at? 14, 15, basically.
13, 14.
Arizona would be. This Arizona team would be like a 4 or 5 point favorite.
Guess what I said? 4 or 5 points. That is how good I am. Here I am,
always challenging barriers, always conquering mountaintops. Just in my own
mind, though. Yeah, I would say that I think it's easy to say that. Now, you go in here though. A lot of people were saying too, especially ASU fans. Boo! A lot of ASU fans were saying they're like, "Oh yeah, wait till you get into the Big 12." You know what's funny about this? ASU fans keep talking about their Big 12 football championship, and we can be honest about something here. And I love the Big 12. I'm very happy we're in the Big 12, but ASU fans talking about their Big 12 championship in football when they're playing literally really bad teams, and Arizona getting a Big 12 championship playing really good teams. To quote Kendrick Lamar, they not like us, Sheer. They not like us. Boom, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, look, the Big 12 is – I know what Ken Palm and all that says, and I disagree. I don't see the argument for the Big 12 not being the best team or best, conference in America. But, yeah, I don't care what ASU fans think.
No, I don't care either, but they are fun to make fun of. But yes, Matthew Bothwell, the great Matthew Bothwell, a $3 or $5 super sticker. Matthew, we need you to be up here at the watch parties. You and the lovely missus, the family as well. Very, very cool. Yes. All right. OC Bodybuilder says, I missed the beginning. Yeah, you didn't miss anything. So
I will say this about the conference tournament too. Again, I know you don't like metrics, but you know who like a top 10 team is over the last like 2 months? Cincinnati.
Oh, Cincinnati. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
They could be Arizona's first game in the Big 12 tournament. It is very possible.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't care. Arizona should never lose to Cincinnati. Hey, is your guy Wes Miller going to get an extension?
He went from dead in the water to coaching another year.
Interesting. All right. Well, yeah. Either way, I think Arizona smokes Cincinnati. I don't think Cincinnati's good. I don't care. I also still don't know what a Bearcat is. Did we ever decide, is a Bearcat a real thing?
There's so many fake animals in
college. That's a fake
basketball.
Animal, isn't it?
I'm gonna look this up.
I don't think it's real. Phone. And what is it, like a hybrid of a bear and a cat?
Bearcat, is it real?
That's not something I'd want to fight, a Bearcat. Ooh.
Bearcats are real animals.
A Bearcat's a real. Where is it indigenous to?
You ready?
Yeah. Where is? Let me guess. Australia.
Bearcat.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to mess with that thing.
I think that one has rabies, but
Yeah, I'm back in. All right, I'm back in. Sorry, that's why we left at. Okay. All right, we're back. We're back. Yes. All right. Sorry about that. We're doing this off the Wi-Fi, not the Ethernet. We're going to be doing that. We're going to be doing that next time. Okay. So now, Sheer, are you there? I can see you, Sheer. Are you there? All right. Well, you're frozen. I'm not. All right. Well, I'll just keep talking then. Okay. So the thing that I'm going to look at though with this Arizona squad though as well is it's going to be interesting to see what exactly does happen though, because from the Big 12, I don't really know how else to put this. This is something that I never really saw. This is something that I never really saw happening. I did not see Arizona. Okay, we're back. Sheer's back. All right, Sheer. All right, yeah. Sheer was just putting on some makeup. Okay, so all right, yeah.
My front pipe came out. I had a.
Yeah. Okay, so now the Wildcats broke Sheer. But I think it's something that we need to enjoy. Honestly, I think a lot of people are just keep saying Final Four. And yes, we all want to go to the Final Four. But I'm going to give people some life advice here. I think a big problem that a lot of people have is they don't live in the moment. They're always looking ahead. They always want something. That they can't have, or anything, something like that. Enjoy what we have right now. We have the best basketball team in the country. Enjoy each game.
I have a big pet peeve with college basketball, and I've said this before. College football, you're not based on your regular. You're based mostly on your regular season success, right? Mm-hmm. No one cares about your bowl game. The Holiday Bowl would have been cool to win, but whatever. College baseball, there's so many games and all. College basketball is the only sport where Arizona could go 28-2, win the Big 12, the best conference in America, and then lose in the second weekend, and it'd be one of the best 16 teams in the country, and everyone would be like, "My God, what a failure of a season."
Yeah,
it's such a weird sport, and people think coaches are BSing when they go, "Look, we had a great year." I know people are upset, but they're not. To these coaches, yeah, do they want to make runs? Of course they want to make runs, but when you look at a grid scheme of things, you don't go like, "Oh man, what a horrible season." Arizona went 28-2 and won the Big 12 title. It's the only sport where it happens like that.
Yeah, and I just don't understand why people just can't enjoy it. All right, now let's see here. T. Burns said that Channing Frye was saying that let's see, 03 would go 7 games and he'd take his 03 team. No chance. The problem with the 03 team is that they weren't athletic enough. You had too many guys. You had Ricky Anderson. You had a bunch of guys that just weren't athletic enough.
Who was that 03 team? It was
the 03 team was Jason Gardner, Salim Stoudemire, Luke Walton, Ricky Anderson, Channing Frye. That's just not athletic enough. I mean, Ricky Anderson is not playing for this Arizona. Yeah, Ricky Anderson is not playing for this Arizona team. That's the best way that I can put it. Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, I'd take this team.
Yeah, in 05, I'm absolutely taking this team over 05 because this team doesn't have Shakur. So there we go. Now, okay, need down. Okay, which historical U of A teams is this team not favored over? 01 and 98 would definitely be favored over this team. Those are the only ones I can think of off the top of my head. Okay, but 01 to me is the gold standard, but okay, whatever. All right, so there we are. What do you got, Sheer? What are you laughing at?
Iggy and Koa Pete. How did that team score?
Yeah, we need to talk about this for a second. Everybody brings up Andre Iguodala, and Sheer, you were involved by then, so you know. Andre Iguodala was literally told to leave by Lute Olson. When people talk about Andre Iguodala, they think of the NBA Andre Iguodala. They don't think about the guy that was calling people on his cell phone in the middle of the game or averaged 10 points per game, whatever the case may be. He was very good, but he's not what people think he is. That's all I'm saying.
Andre Iguodala in his last year averaged 13 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists a game on 45% shooting. That's solid. We're making him out like NBA All-Star Andre Iguodala.
And that team was an 8 seed. So it's not like, it. I don't. Do we want Little Iggy? No, he's not good enough. Okay.
He's already out. He's on. Yeah. No.
Too Busy Winning says 98. We got blown out in the Elite Eight. That team also won the national championship the previous year. You should check that one out as well. So either way, that's kind of where I'm at with that. All right, now let's look ahead though a little bit here, Sheer. Let's look ahead in the Big 12 tournament though. What do you think about? Is there any team out there that you're like? Is there any team out there you're like, all right, I want to stay away from them, even though we don't play like that?
I'm always let's stay away from. The Kansas, a third meeting. I'm not a big fan of the third meetings. I just think there's some but Arizona would kill Kansas, and then it's in Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I don't really want to play Iowa State or Kansas in Kansas City, but they're guaranteed to play one of them. So whatever.
Okay, well, let me ask you. Let's get a couple reads in here, and I want to ask something about why Arizona isn't the number 1 overall seed. I know that a lot of people are don't care about this. I care about it. Okay, Longview, Sheer. Andre Veras has been in and out of the comments pretty much. And by the way, everybody out there, Hassan Adams on that team was a much better player than Andre Iguodala. Sorry, he was. Okay, now Andre Veras.
You woke up at 10:45 last night, and you said, "You know what? I'm not going to endorse Andre Veras."
Right.
The first thing that Andre Veras saw when he woke up is just a reminder: we're not endorsing you, dude.
Right. We're not going to endorse Andre. We're not going to endorse Andre Veras. He's trying to pay for stuff, and whatever. You can't pay for our endorsement. It won't happen. We like Andre Veras, but we're not going to endorse him. We'll only highly recommend him. Check him out, though. Did you recently change jobs? You got to figure out what you want to do with your old 401k. You don't know what you're going to do with all the munchkins. They're getting college ready. Oh, sure. You're going to have to start paying a lot of money now with college coming around the corner.
Oh, God. I didn't even, yeah.
Yeah, you didn't even think about that. Yeah, it's only a couple years away. You might want to get on that one. All right, give Andre a call at 520-325-3456.
She's going to U of A, whether she knows it or not. Don't tell her.
All right, good. She told me she wants to go to Nebraska.
She wants to leave the state. Nebraska is number 1 on the.
Yeah, all right. Now, okay, sure. Copal.
She could stay with your uncle.
Yeah, she can stay with my uncle. By the way, everybody, we're going to be giving you updates on my uncle running for Congress, or not Congress, for mayor of Crete, Nebraska. It's going to be big. And there's going to be YouTube videos. This guy is the biggest dummy in the world. He runs on every. No, he is. I've never come across somebody like this. He runs on issues that nobody cares about. Nobody cares about laundromats in a city of 7,000 people. Who cares, man? And so he never wins. And then he's like, well, I just got to beat him down or whatever, dude. All right. So anyways, go to Copal. I don't know what that had to do with Copal. Mexican food delivered nationwide at mymexicmenu.com.
Your uncle needs a Michael Lucalote rib.
Yeah. Well, dude, who doesn't? Yeah. Get a line on that. Get in line on that one. I had somebody actually look him up and try to friend request him on Facebook from Tucson, Arizona. Yeah. All right. Book your next large party or corporate event with Copal. Large party packages available. They cater any event. Check it out. The food is very tasty, or as Kobe L would say, very zesty. Check it out. All right, 88 Crime. Now, you see something, buddy, going around doing something they shouldn't do, call 88 Crime. I'm a wimp. I don't ever want to get involved in anything. But if somebody's trying to do something to my house, I'm going to call 88 Crime because I don't want to get involved. 882-7463. It's anonymous. Pima County Attorney's Office. Check it out. Again, if you see anything and you don't want to, or you see Dennis Walsh doing something and you're like, oh, man, that guy's looking to steal a private jet, just call 88 Crime. Just get him off the streets. Okay. All right. All right. Cody? Okay. All right, let's talk Caleb Holt. We got to talk recruiting here because, again, I would be very, very surprised if Caleb Holt at this stage does not end up at the University of Arizona. Just so everybody knows now, Arkansas has signed 387 five-star prospects to play the shooting guard and small forward position. I just don't see where it is. I don't see, as Ben One would talk about it, I don't see the wiggle room. I don't see any of that.
So very rarely in recruiting is everyone caught off guard. The only one in Arizona that I've been completely caught off guard with, you remember this one, was Cameron Chapman.
Yep.
Because everyone thought he was good, right? That was a big one. So this kid today, Jackson Richardson, gives quotes to the media, to 24/7 on 3 and all that, saying, I'm going to Creighton. Here's why I'm going to Creighton. And then chooses Alabama, right? And so did anybody from
24/7 end up with egg on their face on that or no?
Yeah, I mean, we crystal balled him, and Trilly even said an hour before he started to change his tune, and Duchamp accidentally printed an article with quotes from the kid, and yeah, it very rarely happens. But now they have even if you call him a wing, let's just call him a wing. Now you have 3 wings.
Yeah.
Right. And I know they still think that they're in it for Caleb Holt. I just don't see the path. I never thought that Caleb Holt was going to Alabama. Maybe I'm wrong, but we've said for a while that it would be a surprise if he doesn't wind up at Arizona.
All right. So everybody would be okay with, I'm going to give you a perimeter right now. Okay. All All right.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
You ready? You ready?
I'm
Okay.
ready.
All right. Yeah, you're born ready. Okay. You should get a tattoo that says born ready.
Dude,
on the back.
I just got an email from my favorite person. You know who it is, right? Read the name, baby. That's her name.
Holy moly. That isn't a, oh yeah. What does she do again?
She's like the Big 12 communications person.
This
is
is the
her
best
real name.
This is the best name ever. So the head of the Big 12 communications department. Oh, holy moly. I just got that email as well. I just looked at it. Her name. This is the best name ever. And she's a very lovely lady. And she,
I'm sure she knows it.
She's great. She messaged me emailed me one time. And then she actually said, I almost feel like putting like a subtitle under this. My name. Her name is Unique Beaver. That is a great name.
Yes. Cello, you did read that correctly.
Yes.
That is her name.
Unique Beaver is her name, and she embraces it. So we embrace it as well. I like people being proud of their names. Unique Beaver for the win. Yes. All right. So what did Unique Beaver have to say, Miss Beaver?
It's just a Big 12 update. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Big 12 update. Okay. Now, if I were to give you a starting perimeter of Isaiah Johnson, Caleb Holt, and Ivan Karchenkov for next year, yes, please.
Yeah. I would just insert multiple. I trust Tommy with point guards, and I trust Tommy in a point guard situation where you're basically saying you're going to come in and start. Hey, you're a starting point guard for the University of Arizona. I would be shocked if he doesn't land a good point guard, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to say this, though. The only reason why I'm not all like with big man with Tommy Lloyd, I am totally all in. Whatever you want to do, you could bring in Shear as a big man, and he'll probably turn. Oh no, you can't move, so I'm not going to give you that. But you would bring in a lot of different guys, and you would turn him into a really good big man. Only thing I'm going to say is I'm still not quite past the dark era of Kirk Kriisa and Kylan Boswell, though, and that was a couple-year period. Shear, that was bad. That was bad point guard play.
I respect it. Yeah, I get it. I'm just saying you're saying you could walk into Arizona and start at the point guard. We're coming off the best season in school history. It feels to me like they're going to land a good point guard.
All right. Hey, I'm going to ask you, who would you want at that point guard out of those three? Who do you want? I'm fine with any of them.
Yeah. I mean, you want me to rank them?
Yeah, rank them. Yeah, we'll do our power rankings of players that probably won't end up here.
Shellstad's injuries bother me because hasn't he been injured before?
Yeah, for sure.
So I really like him. I think he would kill it in Tommy's offense, but the injury thing, I would go Isaiah Johnson, Zoom, Shellstad.
Yeah, and I think what's fun about Isaiah Johnson as well is that you might get multiple years out of him. Is that with a guy like Zoom Diallo, I believe Zoom is an MNBA player in my opinion. Now, again, is he a great? But no. But I believe
you don't know if any of these guys are transferring. I mean, Zoom's from Seattle, so
yeah, but it doesn't matter. That doesn't mean we can't have fun. Who cares? Yeah, nobody's watching. It doesn't matter. But by the way, I had somebody message me during a post game show, and he said, "You always say nobody's watching," and there was 722 people watching on a post game I watched. Yeah, it's a joke, but I
would absolutely take Conrad back.
Would you?
Joshua Dent, that kid's not bad either.
No, I've already got the answer for you. Here's what we're doing. We want Isaiah Johnson and we want Uriah Tennant. That's it. We're good.
What about this guy?
What's that?
You like the redheads? Who
is that guy? All I can see is no. Yes. Nope. Too white. Can't do it. Okay.
He's from New Zealand though.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. Still a white guy. Yeah. So all right. So that's kind of where we're at with that one. I think Arizona's going to be awesome though on the perimeter next year, and I think quite frankly they're going to be good up front. I think that Aristo to me is the real kind of wild card in all of this one. What is that next step that he takes? Is he, does he turn into somebody that's on the verge of playing in the NBA? Is he a little bit better? He's to me is a fascinating one because he's going to be the guy that I think can really make that next step.
I don't think this is going to happen, but there's a concern with a guy that looks like him and all that if he gets hot here over the next 2 weeks, he goes, right?
Yeah, I get it.
Carter Bryant style, where like he plays like 3 or 4 good games over the next 2 weeks.
The problem though with that is that Carter, and I realize I'm speaking out of both sides of my mouth here, but Carter played more. Carter had more games. With Dwayne's kind of a theory. And again, you can say that about Carter. You could say that about Carter. I just can't believe that Dwayne is a first-round pick. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, I don't think he's a first-round pick. I'm just saying, like, we've seen guys where they get hot in the tour. Like, I'll tell you this. Do I know if Krivas is a NBA guy? No, but I know that if Krivas plays well for 2 weeks, he's probably going to the NBA.
Yeah. The what?
And who knows? The MNBA. What happens if Yvonne plays really well and goes against a guy like a Boozer or a Yaxelberg and shuts him down defensively or contains him? All of a sudden,
you have the keys to my heart. You just called him Yaxelberg. That's what we do on this show. We are combining his name, Yaxelberg.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we just don't, like, this is the time of year. Like, we know Brayden's going. We know Jaden's going. We know Koa Pete, even though we don't think he should go, is going.
We know Evan's going.
We know ADO is going. So you know that you were losing 5 guys.
You left out Evan.
No, Evan, ADO, Jaden, Burries, Koa, gone. 5 guys, no matter what.
Right.
Now you've got Yvonne and Krivas. Let's just call him 50-50, and you've got Dwayne. Let's just say he's coming back.
Okay.
So your possibility is you're losing 7.
Oh, Waka. I saw Waka at Chick-fil-A last night, by the way.
Waka. So you're losing 8 guys, right?
Right.
Right now in your class, you have Cam Holmes.
Yeah.
Let's say you add Caleb Holt. Like, this is going to look like a drastically different roster next year.
Okay, so let's say, all right, but the thing that Tommy's also shown, though, too, that he's done a very, very nice job of being able to retool very, very quickly. And a lot of times, too, he gets, what's that term? Like, one man's garbage is what is it? One man's garbage is another man's trash? No, that's not right.
Yeah, one man's girth is another man's garbage.
What is the term now? It's driving me up a wall. What's that term?
One man's trash. Yeah.
That's not it. That's not right.
Yes, it is. One man's trash is another man's treasure.
One man's trash is another man's treasure. Boom. I just said it. All right. But Tommy has shown that, though. One man's trash is another man's treasure. He can bring in guys that were kind of thrown to the scrap heap of history, and they come in here and they become really good players. You can look at it.
That's part of the reason why I hope people enjoy this team. Like, you're going to have a new starting point guard. You're going to have a new 2. You're probably going to have a new 4. You're probably going to have a new 5 if Krivas goes, because I like CD. CD cannot start next year. I think we all agree on that. You cannot start CD at center next year.
I don't know that. I don't know.
I'm telling you, you can't. You can't. He's not ready. He'll play, but he's not ready.
Oh, you want to start Maybeal?
No, I want to start a transfer.
Okay.
A big hulking white center.
No, I don't want that. But
that's what you're getting. That's what you're getting.
Yeah. Okay. Well, no, I don't want any of that. I'll take CD all day. Okay. Interesting. That's now I know who I want at center, and I think I'm going to have this one. I want this one at center, and I'm going to make it happen. Arizona is going to upgrade its center for next year.
One more year of Duke Brennan?
I am calling my shot. No, Duke Brennan's not. I can't get him. I am going to do whatever I can to get Lasagna Jop at the U of A.
Lasagna Jop.
Yeah. No, I'm going. That guy's awesome.
Why don't we assume that guy's going to the NBA?
Why don't we assume?
Yeah, why don't we assume he's going to the NBA?
Know. He's definitely a guy that wants. Yeah. Oh, chop. I would.
Oh my God! How do you think about that?
Yeah. Chop. Yeah. Kendrick Lamar, baby. Okay. I would. I don't know. He probably, but I don't see him on any draft boards though. I don't see him on any draft boards. So yeah,
I could see him go to the combine and just kill it.
Well, yeah, that was a guy too that you didn't understand how good he was.
Well, because Krivas, you were like, he's better than Krivas. I won that one. He's not better.
He did really well against Krivas. Yes,
for a half.
Yeah, but that also without any. Oh, a lot of people want Dylan Anderson. I don't know. I think I think that boat's probably sailed.
I guess.
Yeah. All right. Fine.
But what
is
he doing this year? When's this Murray State play?
No, it's not good, man.
Murray State basketball.
Caliendo doesn't respond to my texts anymore.
That was strange.
Yeah.
Murray State plays on ESPN Plus Friday afternoon. I will watch Dylan Anderson.
Is that an HBCU, Murray State?
I don't think Dylan would go to.
That's a good point. What is Dylan doing? Yeah, it's not good. Don't read. No, don't read. No, you're going to make fun of him. Don't do it.
I'm not. I'm going to say stats with no.
No. I know what you're doing, young man. I do not like it.
He's last on the team in points with 1.4. He is averaging 1.7 rebounds.
Cody, can you start talking?
He's shooting 36.4%. He got in for 2 minutes last game. I want to tell you a story about Dylan Anderson. I sat and watched him, and I don't care. He doesn't watch the show. Danny Peters, right? Former Arizona assistant Danny Peters, right? Yeah. Years ago when he was in 8th grade.
Franchise,
Danny turns to me and says, "That's the franchise."
Mm-hmm.
And I go, "What do you mean?" He goes, "That's the franchise." And he's out here just dominating dudes.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gotten better in 5 years.
He's fully capable. He just needs a chance. Everywhere he goes, they don't give him a chance. He just needs a chance.
Would you take KJ Lewis back to Arizona?
No,
I'm just kidding.
No. I mean, I think KJ was better than you do, but at the same time, it's been really nice this year. First of all, this team's got great body language. Everybody looks like they're having a good time. They're all supportive. KJ had terrible body language.
He still does. When I watched him on Georgetown, I saw him before he got hurt. He turned the ball over and he was just like this. And then they're running back and scoring, and you're like at half court like that.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, and I also am. You know how fun it's been this entire year not watching 3-point shooters get fouled every single game. It's been nice.
It has been. This team loves each other too. I like it.
Yeah. I think KJ. I like KJ. I just don't think KJ is good vibes. That's the best way that I could probably put it.
Yeah, I don't think he's a bad dude. I just think he's.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. All right. So there you go. All right. Now, the best body language or the best body language crying while the game was still in doubt. Yes, that's a good point. That. Yeah. Okay. So Adam Morrison. Yeah, that guy. Okay. So. All right. But it's going to be a totally different team next year. But if you look around the Big 12, though, and it's kind of fascinating, every team's going to be different, significantly different. Look at Houston. Houston's going to be losing Sharp. They're going to be losing Flemings. They'll be losing Cenac. And I can't imagine the NBA wants Tugler, but who knows? Maybe they do. Yeah. But that doesn't mean anything to me. So Kansas is going to lose Badinga. He's going to end up going to Duke. They're going to lose Darren Peterson, which you can't lose what you didn't have. You're going to lose Melvin. Which is actually a big loss for them. You're going to lose Trey White. So your starting lineup is basically gone outside of that guy, the guy the guy that killed us the first game, whatever his
Cole
name
Rosario,
is.
Baby.
Yeah. Oh, you got Cole Rosario
time.
Yeah, that's
Baylor could lose Tunde and Carr.
Cameron Carr.
BYU is going to use. BYU's losing. They could lose Wright,
Saunders, and AJ. Yeah, and I mean, so it's going to be a totally different league next year. I mean, ASU might have coaching turnover.
Bobby Hurley.
Yeah, I mean,
Modem's gone.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how this does play out, though. I'm very excited about it, though, Sheer.
I am too. I'm very excited.
All right. Yeah. Okay, let's get some reads in here. Oh yeah, the whole thing. I don't understand too. AJ DeBanza keeps saying that he might not come back. I don't understand, or he might come back. I don't understand why people say this. You're leaving, and anybody that falls for it.
I think that I actually don't mind it because I think it comes from a good place. I think he just doesn't want people talking about him leaving it guaranteed and think he's pulling a Peterson or anything like that.
I think with DeBanza, I think he's grown a lot of points for a character level here. In that you watch every single game, he absolutely likes being out there. He wants to play. There's nothing. I think DeBanza's really done some. I mean, granted, he was going to be the first or second pick anyway, but I think he's grown some fans. I think grown some fans.
I like it. Yeah, I like AJ. I don't think he's a punk. His dad is a nice guy from all accounts. Yeah, I have no problem with him.
Okay, now, guys, we're not going to try the static here right now because obviously, yeah. I mean, you can, yeah. Yes, okay, but I'm not going to try it. Welcome to the Rock. That's all you're going to get from me today. I don't want to blow this mic up front out when we're not on Ethernet. 2 convenient locations, Tucson plus Green Valley. 50 plus locally sourced landscaping material, serving residents and contractors. Everybody always asks me, they're like, do they deliver here or do they deliver there? I'm going to tell you what, in life, everyone's got a price. They'll probably deliver out to Alcatraz if you want them to. You just got to pay them a lot of money. You know, the original rock. So check it out. East of Benson, Sierra Vista, west of Marana, south to Nogales. Nogales. Where's Nogales?
Nogales. It's right by Nogales. Nogales is right next to Nogales.
Yeah, it's a sister city, Nogales. South to Nogales and north to Oracle. Check it out. They're having their best month on record, and that is because of all of people like you. You guys are the best. Very much appreciate you. All right, now everybody buy these shirts right now. Cody, buy these shirts. These Ted Wardo shirts right now. These things are huge. As everybody knows, Ted Wardo is my Shih Tzu. He is the mascot of the AZ12 podcast, and these things are going like hotcakes right now. Get them while they last. Dennis Walsh just bought one. A lot of people are buying them. You know, again, it's amazing what they're able to do. Ted Wardo, check it out. People live in Eloy. Let's see here. Yeah, I didn't say why. I just said people live there. You know, there's a city called Toltec. You ever been there?
I have driven through it, I think.
Yeah, I actually went to a gas station in Toltec. I didn't. Well, that's like 20 years ago. I don't know if it's still there or not. Okay, so anyways, now getting back to a little bit of stuff here, though. Sheer, you know, Colorado, though, I agree with you. I'm kind of at the point too where I'm like, all right, let's go ahead and just beat the snot out of them, and then we can get all the other guys in there in the second half. That's where I'm at.
I'm actually curious how Arizona responds because, again, it means nothing. This game means absolutely nothing to Arizona. I do think Tommy will have the right approach and all that, but yeah, I mean, just beat them. Don't play with your food type of deal, and yeah, let's get it done.
All right, I really like these glass or these water bottles. By the way, the water is probably really good, but I like the Casino del Sol part as well. Yes. All right, check it out. Yeah, you got one as well, right? Oh, look at that. Yeah, look at that. Hey, who has a better water bottle? Everybody out there, vote right now. Being that it's the same, if you vote for a different person, you're just making a remark against us.
And Ben was telling me he likes it because of all the rainbow color.
It is cool though. It's very It's very shiny, very sparkly. I can't wait to golf. I can't wait to golf here. It's gonna be fun. I was telling my yeah. You could drive me around in the cart. Yes, exactly. No, yeah. No, they call me a young Tiger Woods, even though I'm
swimming pool here. Is there a swimming pool here?
Duh. No, this place is awesome. They got everything here.
Yeah. I'll bring the kids here next weekend. We're gonna swim.
You swim?
I'm a good swimmer.
You can actually swim?
Yeah, I sink, but I'm a good swimmer.
Well, that doesn't count. Yeah, if you're not buoyant, it doesn't matter.
Sink to the bottom.
Yes, yeah, golf self-care. I'm golfing tomorrow. Kobe calls.
All Kobe does is build missiles and golf. Like, that's literally his whole life.
Exactly. By the way, I'm going to use a term that my grandfather always told me, and I thought was really stupid, but now that I'm old, I actually like the term. Hey, Kobe, here's a quarter. Call someone that cares. Boom.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny? I make myself laugh so many times. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Okay.
Idiot, Kobe.
All right. Yeah. They need to build a lot more missile. Yeah, garbage. Okay. All right. So we are going to be back with you from the normal launching pad tomorrow at 10 o'clock, a normal time. All right, everybody. Like I said, you got to write this down right now. We need you to be here. You got to listen. We need all the help in the world to make ourselves look good. And you guys are the ones that make us look good. So again, Thursday, Friday. What time's the game Thursday? Here, noon?
We know Thursday's tough because it's noon. Just call in sick. Go for an extra long lunch.
Seriously, just call in sick. And if you need to get out of, if you need like a hall monitor pass, I'll sign it for you. And then Friday, there's no excuse.
No excuses. None.
Friday and Saturday, there are absolutely no excuses. Friday is what time? 3?
4, I think.
4. And then what is Saturday? 3?
I believe so, yeah. Because we changed clocks this week, and we don't change clock, but those other people change
daylight
clocks.
Savings time. That's
why you're getting all the times wrong.
Oh gosh, I forgot about daylight savings time.
Yeah. T-Burns has it 12, 4, and then 3.
12, 4, and 3. as opposed to what the kids are doing with 6, 7. I still don't get that at all. I asked a kid about that the other day. Well, not a kid; he was in college.
It has no meaning.
It has no meaning whatsoever. But they just do it, and they're just obsessed with it. I don't understand it at all. It makes absolutely no sense for me. All right, T-Bird 826 says, all right, Thursday 12, Friday 4, and Saturday 3 p.m. That's for T-Burns. All those put downs you had of me on the sheer mess. Or no, that was somebody else. Sorry, that was H Fuchs. Boom, check it out. Okay, all right, now sheer. Let's see here. We are going to let's see. Oh yeah. Also, everybody get Little Caesars right now. Right now. Do as you're told. 15% off any online order. Code SAVE 15. Code LCFREECC. Free crazy combo with a pizza purchase. Check it out. Little Caesars. Yummy, yummy in the tummy. And all right. So, Sheer, we did a good work here today. A little bit of a shorter show, but we are going to be back with you tomorrow at the same time, though. And Harry Lex Marcus will be on next week. We had to push it back a little bit. Sheer, how are you doing? Where can they find you doing your work?
WildcatAuthority.com in the Wildcat Scoop podcast with Shelby.
Yes. All right, guys. Everybody, very much appreciate you all hopping in. We will be back with you tomorrow at 10 o'clock. And then, obviously, we got a post-game show. Oh, gosh. What do they play on Saturday at like 9 o'clock?
We got probably a midnight post-game show.
We're going to have a midnight post-game show. Exactly. But you know what? Nobody outworks us here. We, well, other people are working hard. We're inside working hard and, with the air conditioning. So I'll take it. So on that note, though, you guys are all great. Very much appreciate you. Make your plans. We expect to see you all here for Jason Shear and everybody in the comments. Oh, let's read the super snaps real quick. Sorry, forgot about that. Okay, Steve Hernandez, $5 super snap. Do you want to avoid Florida or Michigan deep in the tournament? Both, but I'll still take Arizona. And then we got Matthew Bothwell, my guy, $5 super sticker. Matthew, say hi to the missus. I hope everything is going great there. All right, guys, we will be back with you tomorrow. TTFN, ta-ta for now.